Yo, Gester here, and what is up? Today, I've got a really quick tutorial for you. I know quite a few already know how to actually do this and this technique, but you may learn a few tips and tricks along the way, so by all means, have a watch. And obviously, for those of you who don't know how to do this or what I'm doing, then this will be an awesome tutorial for you because it's probably the most important thing while in survival mode, and that is obtaining diamonds. So today I'm going to show you like the fastest and most efficient way of not only obtaining diamonds, but also items like iron and redstone and actually gold too, which is like the most valuable resources in the game. So basically I've got my little hut set up here. I'm sitting in here at the moment because it's night time and I want to get raped by a creeper, and we are going to dig ourselves a mine shaft. But first of all, before we go down there, I'll just show you what I've got in my inventory. I've got a diamond sword, obviously for protection, a couple of diamond pickaxes, diamond shovels, and a pickaxe with fortune level 3. Now this is an optional, but it is definitely very much worth it if you have an enchanting table. And also I've got ladders, water buckets, always carry 2 water buckets. Those of you who watch my videos would definitely know that. Compass for direction, stake, torches, crafting bench, chest. Done. And I'm obviously using diamond just for speed, but iron would be fine. So first of all, we're going to stand here in the middle of 2 blocks, and basically that means we can just dig straight down and not have to worry about falling into like a massive cave or into some lava or something like that. So basically I'm just going to dig down here and we'll gradually get to the bottom. And what we're going to do is if I hit F3, I'll bring up my layers and all my details and stuff, and we're aiming to get to layer 12. So I've got a fair way to dig now. We'll see how I go. Oh, and that's exactly why. I wasn't even concentrating, but normally if I was concentrating, I would have seen what I was doing, and I probably could have stopped myself from falling into this cave here. But basically, I was pretty lucky because I didn't fall too far. But anyway, what you do want to do is if you do run into a cave or something, just quickly get a bit of a wall going up, especially where you're going to be putting your ladders. And that way, if there are any monsters in here, which I can't see any at the moment, which is good, they're not going to cause you any grief because you have a place set up. So there we go. Simple as that. And now we're safe from monsters. Obviously chuck a torch down too. And yeah. Alright, so let's keep going down. That was pretty embarrassing. But anyway. Also, I want to, while I am digging down here, just going off topic a little bit while I'm getting down to the bottom here, is I'd like to say that I'm now back at uni. So a few of you who, well, my subscribers at least, who do watch my videos regularly, you would notice I haven't put out a video for like a week and a half now, and obviously that is just because I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things at uni and trying to sort myself out. So I'm going to try and have some sort of schedule for uploading my videos, and hopefully I can stick to that and keep you all happy. And look at that, perfect timing. So we are now at layer 10. Now, we want to be on layer 11 when we're standing. Yep, and then so that should be layer 12 is this here. Now, basically, what you want to do is when you get to the layer that you want to dig this shaft at, is you just want to dig out a little sort of, like a little base operations, mining operations area. Anyway, but we don't have to do that now, and obviously my ladders will go up there when I want to go back up. But we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to get straight into this mining technique. So basically when you've hit this layer 11, I probably would stick to this. Obviously you can go anywhere between layers, I think about layer 8 and layer 16 is where you're going to be finding most diamonds and that type of thing. And also should note that lapis lazuli is not at its peak at this layer 2, so that's also a good thing. So once we're here, we want to dig out a little room, which I've sort of done. Obviously you make it bigger, put your chests down, put your crafting bench down, and that type of thing, just so you can get everything going. And then you can start setting off your little branches or your little tunnels. And so basically what this system means, or this branch mining type of technique, is you'll mine off in a direction. We're going to just go in this direction just for the sake of going in a direction. And then you're going to have a massive sort of center or central tunnel going down, and this will be this one here. And you know, you can make it as far as you want. Like Minecraft world is pretty much infinite, so you know, you can go as far as you want. And then what you want to do is we're going to start our tunnels here and here, and then so you're going to send off a tunnel or little branches in directions. And so my first one's going to be here, and then I'm going to have another one 4 blocks across, leaving out this middle block here. So basically, as we mine down this way, and we should be able to see every block along the face. And the only blocks we're going to miss are these ones in the center. Now, in missing those blocks, it's only going to be the occasional, you know, bit of iron or bit of diamond or whatever that you miss, but it's not worth the hassle because you're going to increase your efficiency in the long run by doing it this way. And I'll also show you a technique if you are really paranoid about missing out on diamonds or missing out on certain ores, that you can actually avoid that. But as I said, it's almost a waste of time because you know you've got an infinite world of Minecraft, so you might as well make worthwhile use of your time and do things most efficiently. So anyway, we're getting in here now. Haven't found anything yet, but I've run into a cave, so that's disappointing. But anyway, other than the fact I've just run into a cave, you continue the mine going, and obviously caves are a pretty good spot for resources, but because I've run into a cave, I'm just going to put a bit of a roof on here, and that way I can sort of keep going without worry of anything dropping in on my head. So here we go, keep going, and then place this cobblestone down. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so anyway, let's we'll dig a couple more blocks, and obviously you can do this as far as you want, like it's up to you really. And we've run into some lapis lazuli, which is kind of what I didn't want to run into. I'm going to avoid that. And anyway, so as you can dig this as far as you want, and when you decide you want to go back, what you do is you dig 1, 2, 3, and 4 across, and then so there should be 3 in between, and on the 4th one we obviously dig back. So there we go. And then what's going to happen is we'll dig along here, and eventually, oh, there we go, found some redstone. That's good. Redstone's always good. I'm not going to actually dig it, but there's some iron. There we go. We're actually starting to strike some things now. A lot of dirt though. But as I said, diamonds being, oh wow, look at that. I was about to say diamond being the rarest substance in the game, and we found some. So basically, and this is another thing, jeez, lava. Also be careful of lava at this stage. Being at layer 11, you avoid a mass spike of lava which occurs at layer 10. So basically you're going to walk over the top of it, but you can't avoid all lava because there will be lava around. So what you want to do is when you do run into your diamond, you kind of want to dig around it just to be safe. And I should dig under this as well. And we've seemed to have run into a pretty good collection of diamond here. But anyway, whoa, and we found some water too. So we don't even have to worry about this lava too much. And you want to dig around the lava and try not to get burnt. Or dig around the diamond you find, I should say. Alright, well, there's lots of water around here, so we should be pretty right with this diamond, I think. There we go. Because water will travel faster than the lava, and we shouldn't lose any diamond pieces because of that. Keyword is shouldn't. There we go. Haven't lost any yet. There you go. Cool. So that's 4 bits of diamond, and that was pretty quick. Like how long we've been digging, you know, a couple of minutes. If I hadn't been blabbing on so much, it probably would have been a lot less effort too. And I just realised in the height of my excitement of finding a diamond that I completely forgot to use my enchanted pickaxe. And basically what the pickaxe will do is it will give you a chance of getting more than 1 diamond per block of diamond ore. So we could have actually got, you know, more than 5 diamond bits then. But anyway, it's not really the end of the world, so I think we can live with this one. But basically now we just continue the journey back. I just got to get rid of this water. I'm not even going to bother digging up this obsidian. Just go around it because we're not here to screw around for 2 hours digging out 2 blocks of obsidian. And now, ooh, a bit of coal. And so might run into maybe a couple more things before we get back. Not sure, but anyway, on our first sort of round trip, first branch, we have run into 5 bits of diamond. And don't get me wrong, it's not going to happen every single trip you do. But what you can do then is after you've done this, as long as you've dug this this master tunnel out far enough, what you want to do is you'll go down, you'd come back, and you just keep going this way, and then go 4 across again, and you'd come back, and you'd end up coming into this one here, and just sort of keep doing zigzags sort of thing like that. And eventually, you know, you're gonna get a massive surface area going with your mining, and you will run into a lot of resources. So basically that covers everything. For those of you who are really worried about missing certain resources, and also keeping maybe this mine really compact, because as I said, you can go as far as you want and not worry about things too much. Or what you can do is, if you are worried, you can start a second layer below this layer 11. So the layer would be on layer 9, which is what we're on at the moment, and you can send your branches off this way. And that way you're going to see the block that was here. And obviously you'll miss one layer of block, but if you do another layer below this, you're not going to miss any blocks at all. So, you know, it's not really something I'd worry about, because you're going to lose efficiency and like not being on layer 12 or layer 11, sorry. So I wouldn't even bother with that. But by all means, if you want to do that, then do it. Your decision. So that basically covers everything, I think. Pretty short sort of tutorial. I want to explain, you know, all the basics about it. And also, might I mention right now, is once you do get down here, first thing I'll be doing after I've dug out my little outpost is getting my water and setting up an infinite water supply. There we go. And filling my water buckets back up. And also digging a 2-block hole here. And obviously I have to put some ladders in here and put some water in. Oops, 2 blocks of water. That's what I've said. Wow. Thank you. And that way you're going to have a very fast descent on the way down. And obviously on the way up is going to be a little bit slower because you're going to have to use your ladders. But, you know, you can just use your ladders on the way up like this. But I will say one thing. When you are doing your ladders on the way up, make sure you're clicking for every block. Don't just hold down right click, because you'll end up placing ladders on the behind wall. So if I do that now, ready? I'll just hold down right click. Wait. Hold down right click. We'll see what will happen. So there you go. So it screwed my whole thing up. And they are the worst thing. The absolute worst thing to try and get off the wall. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of the tutorial. I'm going to do a couple of other tutorials as well from now on. Just, you know, little simple things. Let me know of other things you'd like to see. I don't mind a bit of redstone if anyone wants to see any sort of redstone tutorials. I'm not absolute master redstone, but I definitely know what I'm sort of doing when it comes to redstone. So by all means, give me a request for a tutorial. And yeah, peace.